Hey, good evening, fam. I hope everybody's doing all right. Welcome to my channel, The Unready Darkness. Um, Waiting for some more people to come in. The topic is my journey. I want just a few ride or die genuine ones. Hold on, family. My journey. I want just a few. Love and pie. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Hey, what's up? What's up? You know, my journey. I want just a few to ride. Just a few ride or die genuine ones who wants to be there. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna wait for some more people to come in. All right, so love and pie. Thanks for coming, Real Kim. Thanks for your continued condolences. The ones in love and pie. Maybe you don't know, my mom's passed away late last Wednesday in New York. So so she with the ancestors now. So um, but I want to thank y'all for your continued condolences and support. Very much appreciated. Thank you to share. Thank you, Kim. So we gonna talk about that. Thank you, thank you. But also, when I talk about my journey, it also goes to your journey too. So we gonna get into that and everything. Thank you, Love and Pie. I appreciate that. We'll wait for some more people to come because um it's very important that we gotta talk about it because there's a time that we think that on our journey we deal with ourselves. We want to was not true, but what I mean, like, but I'm gonna get to it. Really Hearts. Hey, what's going on? Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for coming. Yeah, smash the like button for the underrated one. Okay, so again, Merle Hearts. Maybe you don't know. My mother passed away last Wednesday, late last Wednesday morning. So, because I know some people probably didn't know. So, go wait for some more people to come in. So, yeah. Don't start. I want to thank the ones who's coming in. Very much appreciated. You took the time to hear the underrated one. I appreciate that. On real. But I'm on to it. Thank you. It's okay. It's all right. But you want to know more, you go to my channel. It's there. Just go to my channel. But I understand how YouTube is. So don't beat yourself up. But I'm waiting for some more people to get in. Within a few minutes, we're gonna get this popping. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope that your day was successful. Hopefully it is. Thank you. I hope that wherever you do, be safe out there. It's a dangerous climate out there, so we have to be very careful. So always want people coming. So we just want people to get in, come in. I know where I'm at. The weather is nice out there, so hope the weather is as good where y'all at. Everything. Hey, Detroit in the house. What's good, brother? One love to you too, bro. Thanks for coming. Thanks for really coming. Want y'all check out the brother's channel. Want you check out the Real Kim. Want check everybody's channel. This is some great channels on the chat. Want y'all to do what you have to do. Um, almost 100. Well, get out of here. It's about, I don't think it should be about like the low 90s out here. So we gonna give it like maybe 2 more minutes, then we're gonna get started. Check out something, family. Hold on. Check out something. My journey. I want just a few ride or die genuine ones who wants to be there. So it's very important. Yeah, it goes for y'all too. For me, so I'm trying to wait for some more people to come. So we can get this started. And again, I want to thank for your continued condolences and blessings of this trying time that me and the family is very much appreciated. And the family very much appreciated. Maybe we're only like half a minute more, then we're gonna get it started. People too, thanks for coming. How you doing? Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Very much appreciate. All right. Now we're gonna wait a few more seconds, and we're gonna get this cracking. I'm trying to wait for some more people to come in. And again, shout out to a man that gathered. Our son passed away also last week. It was the beginning of last week. He passed away. So let's keep her in prayer. Our son died every day, so let's keep her and her family in prayers, please. Besides mom, so let's keep us with Dante Watkins. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Hope you come back. Fever too. Hope you come back. Okay. Well, I guess I can get this started. See the title, My Journey I Want just a few ride or die genuine ones who wants to be there. Now, why I create this topic is because many of my what's good, fam? What's good? What's good? What's good? Yo, matter of fact, I forgot to put this. And that beat, I forgot to put this. Sorry about that, fam. And that be the beautiful one. Thanks for good. Oh yeah, I forgot to say this too. Shout out to the LGBC, that stands for Lions Den Boxing Community, also basketball community. We talk to the baseball, talk with ball players, we even talk to coaches. We even talk to the fighters that you see on TV. We even talk to promoters that you actually see here on TV, that you see on TV, and also that you hear on the radio. And we also take care of our community. We do strive for social change, and LDBC is universal. So here it is. All right. So salute to the LDBC. Part, I'm glad, proud to be part of that, and shout out to the LDBC that send the condolences to my family, to me and my family, and also I'm going to extend it my condolences from the LDBC to Amanda family lost her son. Okay, here it is. All right, that's all I'm ready to do. All right, so why I create this, because there's sometimes when we go on this journey, we be thinking that we're alone, and sometimes we think you're alone, but it depends what kind of people that we pick. I mean, not people. I mean, ride or die ones that I put. I don't. And if y'all want to share, but do it discreetly. You know what I mean? Don't come here you just want to pick up people. I want people to come here, get the message. Very much appreciate. But sometimes we tend to feel that we could do things our own. That's not true. Sometimes that what we have to do, we have to have strong, genuine people that, of course, that gonna root for us, but also at the same time that gonna tell us that they're wrong. So they want us to be on this positive path. And you had to seek those out, family. You had to seek those out if we want our journey to grow, if we want our journey to be continuing. We cannot have our journey to be on the standstill of haters. That they just want you for something, and after that they drop you off. Okay? So you have to seek those ones that ride or die, that have the same mindset. Everything you do, they right there. And it's very, very important that we got to get back to advocate for our journey. And I know like Annette and other ones heard I always talk about advocate. So now the advocacy that I'm coming from, I'm talking about we got to advocate our own journey. We have to do that. We have to take time for ourselves, and we have to surround it by people that are genuine people. We have to surround it by people that they are willing to go through the good and the bad with us. And no matter what, they always will be right there. And there's no such thing. It used to be loyalty back in the days when people respect each other, and they respect the ones that is right there. And that's part of missing too. There's no loyalty. So when you don't have any loyalty and everything, what do you think your journey is going to be if you're not willing to transform into that? And so that's another thing that we have to really think about. I can actually say that throughout YouTube, I had a few loyal, and one of them was Annette B. Annette B knows me for years, and she's loyal. You know what I'm saying? I think to be about, just on social media. Nah, she's loyal. She knows what I stand for, but she knows I'm wrong. She said, no, that's wrong, JT. You need to change that. And so we have to be ready to hear that too. Develop that authentic listening. That's what I always talk about and everything. And in our journey that goes with many touch. Like, hey, these how you doing? That's right, the grinder. The never, that's right. Grinder, Darian Marion. What's going on, family? Did I see you? I haven't seen you in a minute. Thanks for coming. I appreciate that. But get back to this journey that we have to understand that when we go on this journey, there are lots of channels that we have to go through. Some are slow, some are fast. But we had to take control of our own journey, and at the same time, the ones that so at the same time, we have to understand that the ones that want to coexist in our journey, they had to follow suit. They had to be in alignment with that. And only just a few ride or die that will do that. So we have to go through channels to find the ride or die ones that is willing to rock with you. We cannot have no seasonal people in our journey because it's not going to work. Like I said, your journey will be processed. Hey, walking by faith 144. Yeah, walking by faith 144. Thanks again, brother, for your continued support. And that's the key right there. Now, there are some people, I'm glad you came walking by faith. And there are some people that believe in God, different types of God, or people that believe in the universe, whatever it is. But there's one thing that you have to understand. Not everybody can be part of your journey. Not even your family members of blood. There's only one that could be on your journey ship. And I have to understand that too. And they have to be in alignment what journey that you want to do, that you want to progress. Because vice versa, you have to do the same thing for them too. Especially you want to push for positivity. But see, I found out there are quite a few people that they say that they're good. I got you. I watch it for you, bro. Yeah, so you got people. They always say, yeah, I'm talking to everybody. But you cannot pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes Dallas Cowboys, what's good, homie? I ain't see you in a minute, fam. What's good? Oh, everything all right with you? Dallas Cowboys. Maybe you didn't hear this. My mother had passed away late last Wednesday morning, and so I'm just gonna put it out there the ones that didn't hear it. So, because I know sometimes YouTube, but you can go to my channel and find that out. Oh, Miss Douglas, what's good? Thank you, sweetie, for coming. Thanks for coming. Yo, thumbs up on that. So, but it was something. She Stacy TV, and Abe was talking about how people were talking about the people in the hood, the educated, quote unquote, ones, and what he was saying, it resonated with me. I ain't really get a chance to really hear all of it because I still dealing with it. But when I was hearing, especially our people, we always want to knock down the underdog. And sometimes when they knock us down, that means they're not part of our journey. They're not part of it. See, for me, I don't mind dealing with the ones in the hood because they people too. They want the piece of American pie like everybody else. And I'm them, I'm them, and they me. And I don't mind that. I don't mind talking to them. I don't mind breaking bread with them. I don't mind to put myself out there. I don't mind to get my hands dirty to do what's right. Because sometimes those are the ones that they are good for our journey too, because they loyal, they faithful, and they know what it is to rise from the bottom to the top, and they're going to make sure whatever mistake that you make, they're going to be right there. I don't want no educational dummies that think know it all. I don't want no Christian to think they know it all. Instead of be humble and let God work through them. I want people like that. That's willing to pay the price. That is willing to make sure that when you take your journey, you're moving up, you're surviving, you succeed, and everything. I don't know why people calling me, I don't know. But, and that's very important. Like the Bible says, like shepherding the flock. The Bible did not say just not shepherd certain flock. Talk about shepherding the flock. That means you gotta shepherd the ones that is in the hood. That means you gotta give them a chance. That means you gotta talk to them too, because they are people. They are God's creation, part of God's creation. And there's quite a group of Christians do not like saying it. I'm not saying you walk by faith, because I know you know what I'm talking about. But I know you hear it too, because you drive trucks and stuff like that. So you know what I'm talking about, and other people here. But they do not want to deal with those people. Oh, they do not. Do you know the circumstances? Do you know what this country is made of? This country always made of violence. This country always divided. Like I always said, you gotta know the history. I'm not saying I know it all, but I know some history about. I could talk about the world, but I'm talking about this USA's number of violence. They promote violence for centuries. And why do you think our community is very prevalent for that? And then all of a sudden you see a lot of people getting arrested for nothing. Now there are some people, some communities, they get arrested, but majority was getting arrested for a little, and most of the time for nothing. We getting died over for nothing. So what about their journey? Do we ever ask that? Some people don't know what I'm talking. I ain't talking about Jordan Jack. No, I'm talking about Jordan Jack. Our journey is precious to us, so we gotta select. We gotta select smartly, and we cannot have nobody pick anybody for our journey. Just as y'all do the same too. Don't let nobody pick for y'all. You pick it yourself. Maybe that bro, I don't like that person, but that person's not for them. That person's for you. And you will know who those fake ones is. You will know who the fake one is. So when you see that person in the hood, don't look down on them, because you don't know their circumstances, because they got to go on their journey too. And you never know that they could probably be on a positive journey, and probably you don't agree on it, but they're on it. Encourage that. Maybe they need you to help them. Of the violence, the injustices that is really plaguing our community. Each of us have a journey, a bad journey or a good journey. Let's hope we don't follow the bad journey and make it and also mark what God's saying or whatever it is, or whatever God is saying. That we wonder why it's always happening to me. Maybe you gotta make some changes. Or maybe your time is not there yet. Or maybe you don't have the right people to say, nah, you're doing it wrong. You gotta do it this way or such. Or encourage a person. I know you got potential there. Come on, you could do it. See, these are ride or die few ones I'm talking about. But how many of us is willing to give ourselves to help out somebody else's journey? Besides ours, we got, there's no doubt about it. We got to take our journey now. Not saying that I abandon our own journey. No, don't do it. And I would not recommend it. But how many of us is willing that whatever storm that hits their journey that's derailed them a little bit, how many of us will say, it's all right, I got you? That encouraging word. Or you live nearby, I'm gonna take you to get you something to eat. I said that a few lives ago, but I'm just putting it in a different perspective. Or you call them up and say, hey, I don't know how you feel, but I'm right here. And you do it consistently. I'm not saying every day, no, because we got our own life, so I'm not saying that, but consistently. How many of us is willing to say, hey, I'm proud of you. You may live to see another day, despite what you're going through. You're on your way. How many of us is willing to do that? See, that's part of shepherding the flock. That's part of serving. And I'm not talking about just spiritual. I'm talking about culturally, and I'm talking about socially. Tony Smith, the one and only. Peace to always to you, brother. Thanks for coming. How many of us want to do that? I'm going to name the 3 components again: spirituality, culture, and socially. How many of us is willing to work on those 3 as one? And for our own journey too, and to help others in their own journey too. How many of us want to do that? I'm talking about throughout humanity and also for our people. See, everybody's journey is not the same. And we have to understand that too. So if there's certain ones don't understand your journey, they're not the ones for you. And it's okay. And they don't have to be a bad person. They not part of your team. And it's okay. And you're not part of their journey too. And it's okay. See, when my mom's passed away, man, called First Lady last late Wednesday morning. And it also goes for family members too. If I don't forget, I'm gonna jump on it too. But I want to know, when I come back to Virginia, who's willing to be part of this journey that I mourn my moms and my family this morning? How many is going to be? How many of you, like, ride or die, like I said, ride or die, genuine ones that is willing? JT, I got your back. And vice versa, I do the same thing. How many? And you'll find out, just like I'm finding out. Drill talk. Oh no. Remember I said I'm part of the LDBC, Lions Den Boston community. That's Black Fight Fan TV. Tim and 7-8 Sports. The general have a talk, they trail boxing talk. They talk about boxing, but they talk about everyday life. And we do help out brothers. We have sisters, and we don't call it always that, we call it a family. We do help brothers to empower ourselves. And look at that. Look at that. That is a testimony because they know what the underrated one represents. This is not no chance, people. See, when I talk that talk, things be happening. Look at that. Look at that, family. And they come on every day, I believe 11 o'clock Eastern time. I want y'all to check them out. Everything very nice of boxing. Like I tell y'all, man, I'm telling y'all haters can't touch me, y'all. Y'all can't touch me. I walk with the truth. You know what I'm saying? And people knows that. Do I get it right all the time? No, I don't get it right all the time. But I know what I'm talking about. You know? I know what I'm talking about. And part of YouTube, they one of the biggest talks on YouTube that I'm part of it. I'm a moderator on Trill Talk. Because you know why? Because they know what the underrated brings to the table. And we as brothers, and I'm talking about as black men, we gotta expand our journey, you know? We gotta make better choices of certain men to be part of our journey. I'm talking about ride or die genuine ones. See, y'all don't see, like I ain't talking about the people in the chat, I'm talking people outside even looking. Y'all don't know what kind of team I'm forming, y'all. I'm forming a true team. Some brothers and some sisters, y'all. Thank you. Appreciate that again, Black Fight Fan. And go to his channel too. Got some great stuff on there. 7-8 Sports, Junior the Truth, Ticket TV. You know, I can go on, but shout out to the LDBC. Thank you. Appreciate that. But but we got to handpick. I'm talking about brother. It goes for sisters too. We got to handpick better who want to be part of this journey that we want to go and strive to be positive. It can't. See, it cannot be no. It can't be no half-ass people. Excuse my language, God. But you know, it can't be no half-ass people. It can't be. Tamara, what's good? Thanks for coming. Welcome. You know, it can't. I don't want the ones that's gonna be there with the underrated at all times. Just as I'm gonna just also I'm gonna ride with you. Because we have to understand one thing. Well, I'm here, Tamara. That's what I can say. I'm here, Tamara. Because we have to understand when we move up on our own journey to success, there are people that ride or die is with us. It's their success too. And we have to understand that when we walk with them, it's the same thing too. We have to understand that.
Thank you.
Anytime, brother. My pleasure. Anytime.
Take a break for a minute.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, gotta take that break sometime. Yeah. But I'm saying though, family, that We can never think that our success is alone. First and foremost, and I ride or die, and a few ride or die genuine ones that you're gonna keep on hopping on that. Now it's going to be some haters playing on the side. That's how it is. It's part of life. But we got to be disciplined enough to see who they are. We got to see who they is, and they're not part of the team. But like I said before, and I got to reemphasize this, there are some good ones that cannot be part of the team. Doesn't mean they back. They just do not fit. They do not fit the recipe of your journey. Wrong with that. They could support, yes. And I have to understand that too. So when people be saying that, oh, this person is this person that, knocking their journey. Now, there are some people that pick and choose how to have their journey. Hey, sometimes they do it wrong, sometimes they do it right, or sometimes those are choices they have at that time. But let's try to encourage them to strive to be better in their journey, to succeed in whatever dark times they in. Pick them up because they don't need it. Sometimes the devil can throw a spin at us. There are times we don't understand that moment. But when you, like I said, when you had that few ride or die genuine ones right there, they steer you in the right way. Even the message is not probably is not don't even get it, but they right there. Like I said, I'll be telling people, some people don't understand what I'm really talking about. But y'all gonna learn today. I ain't talking about the Western chat, one chat you good. When outside, y'all gonna learn today. Dead serious, y'all. Gotta make powerful moves too. Especially like when we succeed too. We gotta understand too that we still want these few ride or die genuine ones on our side. Because the more better you get, the more succeed you're gonna become. And sometimes you gotta have them to have level you off too. It's not good getting big head. You gotta understand that you stay on other people's foots in the past. Now, of African descent, we stay on the ancestors. So I'm very, very clear that my mother right now, she with the ancestors now, like my father and my late son. So you know what I mean? And other people that is famous, other ancestors that is famous or not so famous, I stand on them. And I have to understand that I have to carry myself out of a certain way of my journey. I have to understand that I have to pay respects of them. And that's part of the journey that sometimes we do not do. We do not pay the respects of our ancestors. We wonder why our journey sometimes be on a standstill. And to me, that is very, very, very disrespectful. Cannot let that happen, y'all. There are some of them don't want to go back. Maybe you need to go back. They pay the price. So you got to give them respect. You got to give them the ultimate respect. Ultimate respect. Like I'm doing right now. So we have to understand that, like I said before, Inspiring Blog TV, thanks for coming. Hope you come back tomorrow. That's why I see you before tomorrow. I haven't seen you in a while, but Inspiring Blog TV. Thanks for coming. Hope you come back wherever you come late. You can always catch it wherever this ends. That'd be greatly appreciated. But I want to welcome y'all. Well, Napoleon Armstrong, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh man, this is great. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, I agree on that. But anytime, my pleasure. Would you welcome back? But see, this is the thing about that too, about our journey too. We gotta learn to do things underground too. We cannot do everything outwards. Gotta know what the system is too. Now I'm talking about us as African descent. So we have to be careful of that too. And the ones that the few ride or die genuine ones have to be in alignment with that too. When you move, I move like that. Thank you, Napoleon Armstrong. That's day one, bro, right there. Napoleon Armstrong, shout out. That's one part of the LDBC fam. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Make me feel good. I know people say, "What are you talking about?" Oh, I'm not. Well, I'm gonna say it one more time. I lost my mother late last Wednesday morning, and that's it. I don't think I'm bringing it no more. So, but we're going to get back into the journey. But hold on, fam. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Unlimited one is coming back. All right. Let's see. So, but and we gotta understand that our journey is going to have a bunch of turns. You know? And it's okay to have those to some of the terms. But make sure when you have those terms, make sure to turn into positive terms. And make sure that we gotta accept criticism at times too. Constructive criticism. Remember, constructive criticism. Not criticism you can say what you want because that's not part of the ride or die genuine ones. Constructive criticism. But we have to understand that this person see it from the outside inward, so they see it very clear. Because sometimes in our journey, we be so much in our journey that we want to do. Sometimes we don't see them certain things because it's like inward, and we're not going to see it clear, and we're not going to be objective there if we see. We have to understand that too. And there are some people, they say, we have a journey, you should write it down. That's true. That's true, you write it down, what you want to do, each part. But also talk it out too. Oh, beloved. Welcome, beloved. Yo, that's Mohique. That's Monique Hill, y'all. That's beloved. She don't play. Leave her alone. But beautiful beloved, I'm glad you came. Always a blessing to see you. Always. Blessing everybody come. Now, that's what I'm saying. When you pursue your journey, there are certain things have to be underground. It cannot be in open all the time. There's certain things could be in open, but not everything. No. Because how are you going to progress? Our journey had to be versatile. We had to understand there's a lot of ins and outs of our journey, and we got to be versatile. We got to embrace that some of us just not willing. You cannot go through your journey one way. It's got to be a few ways, and we got to adapt by some ways to get to make sure that our journey could grow. And then when our journey grows, that means our vision get important. And there's a lot of quite a few positivities coming in. It's very important to understand that too. And we had to pay attention to detail too. When to move up this part of positivity or when to fall back to. Because if we move one way, like I said like a minute ago, so it's going to be a train wreck. And we ain't going to have nothing to fall back on. So our journey has to be versatile, right? Just as our vision has to be versatile, but our journey has to be important too. And our journey is our journey. That's it. Not everybody's going to respect our journey, but as long as you respect it first and foremost, and if you ride or die genuine ones. So have your own journey. It's about you, yeah. But you gotta have a strong team. Because you're gonna need that push. And sometimes in the journey, sometimes you cannot have a big head. Oh, I did this and I did that. Nah. You got people that was right there. They help you, they push you. And you have to respect that. So then, and then part of the journey too, family, when you run, I'm talking about the few ride or die genuine ones. Sometimes they have like some reading that can help you enhance your journey too. Sometimes you got to be open for that. You got to make the decision. You got to make the final decision. Yes, but be open for that. Be open to somebody else's experience. Not take the experience and copy it, but you could learn some points of the experience and you could incorporate in your own way of your journey too. So there's a lot of ways. There's quite a few things that you could do to enhance your journey. So what we must have to do that, you gotta make sure what journey that we taking. Okay, no problem. Thank you, niece. Thank you, niece. Thanks for coming. Appreciate that. And but what we have to do, whatever journey that we take, because in life we take quite a few journeys, and each journey that whatever journey we take, it should possibly strive for positive, get things done. There are short journeys, there are long journeys, but long as it's all about get whatever it is that you want to pursue. Let's get some positivity out of it. And sometimes it's not going to come out where we want to. So you're still on the journey. Like journey of life. I'm on a journey too. Lifetime journey. Those try to be here on this earth, to be counted. And it takes its terms. No problem in that. I appreciate that, beautiful one. I appreciate that. But that's how it is. And oh man, I just want to see something. But thank you, Tony Smith. Yeah, I want y'all to check out PayPal if y'all want to drop some in, or you can. You always hit the like button, and also check out the description box. I got quite a few hashtags. Y'all check that out. You know. And and also too, you can help your kids develop their own journey too. I think that's why some of our kids they have lost because they don't have their journey. And so when their journey is not clear, that means their vision is definitely ain't clear. And that's why they fall of these bad elements of this oppressed system. They let the system control their mind. So that means us as parents, well, I ain't a parent, but I'm a godfather, but the parents and grown ups, so we have to do a better job to instill the righteous one and to create help to let them know that this is a journey. You got to take this journey, and this got to be a positive journey. Now, do we know how it's going to turn out? At times we don't, but as long as we have the right training. And they have to, and they have to understand everything that I discuss it. They got to take necessary steps. So that means they have to become older. And we had to especially be there for our kids. No problem. I try to do my best. I appreciate that. No. But I feel that. Oh, excuse me. But we have to there's roles that we have to take when we're on our own journey, and then that's when the ride die. Few ride die. Jimmy once comes in the picture. They have a role too. You each have a role that in our own journey, and us we help others in their own journey too. Gotta be a team player. Cannot be a boss of somebody else's journey. Oh, you need to do it this way. No, that's what you want to do. It works in your journey. It doesn't mean they have to work on their journey. They gotta make that decision. You can't get up, push, and that's our problem too. And that's why sometimes they stagnate. No, because sometimes we let other people define who our journey is instead of we define it. And that's why at times that we see the Hades come into the picture. That's why like the few, and I keep on saying this, like the few ride die genuine ones. That's when they come in the picture, they get them out. That's not what he and she talk about. This cannot happen. So at times people think, oh, you alone, I ain't alone. Nope. You know, you have to understand too that you also can learn from the journey of our ancestors too. How they deal with things too. And to understand that we divine wisdom, thank you. That's beautiful. I think I was talking. Thank you. I appreciate that love, wisdom, divine wisdom. Thank you. I miss you for a while. I hope you be coming back. Keep on coming back. But thank you. And we have to understand that sometimes when we make some moves of our journey, it's not the same. Thank you. We have to understand that too. Not every positive move is the same. But that means we have to adopt other positive moves, other standards of our journey. And we got to stick to those standards. And we have to understand there are subtopics of our journey that we need to develop to keep us growing. Now, people say, when you mean subtopics, I mean subtopics. I'm not talking about subtopics. I'm talking about subtopics of your life. The good or the bad, what you need to do. It's always you gotta move on the ladder. Till you move this way, you're going nowhere. You know what you move up. Get somewhere. So these subtopics of our life, we have to see for what it is and improve it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I agree on that. That we gotta take care of business, yeah. And we gotta control our own journey too. You gotta control our own narrative of our journey. So I'm gonna be getting off in a few minutes. I just wanna drop this gem, you know, I'm ready to be dropping gems, you know what I mean? The ones that, you know. I'm sorry, I'm too loud.
Oh, no, you're good, man. You're good.
Oh, okay.
You gotta take care of your business. There's plenty of space in here.
Oh,
Take
okay.
care, man.
Okay, you do the same. Nice talking to you too, man. Keep up the good work. Yeah. Yeah, brother's doing something, man. It's all right. But appreciate that. You know. Thank you. Yeah, but I miss you, Divine Wisdom. Yeah. Yeah, she supported I'm telling you, people, she supported me when I was on my way to 1,000. And she was right there. Remember, even before then. And yeah, divine wisdom. I appreciate that. Yeah. I'm not all the way back there, family, but I'll be back. You know. So we're gonna do it a real nice family. Yeah, but and we have to understand too that of our journey, we gotta respect our family. I mean our parents' journey too. How you did this? I trying to do it anyway. You got a certain way you gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta eat humble. Sometimes we don't like to eat humble pie. We eat humble pie if we want to grow. You know what I mean? We don't like to eat humble pie. No, we want to take everything in, and we don't. There are degrees to this of our journey. And the more you live, the more you know, the more your journey goes. You don't know what's next, but as long as you're here to tell it, right? And that's all it is. You're there to see another day. Not a lot of people can say that. Not a lot of people can say that I live to see 53. And and then you think about it, it's not a long time. I know people good people, they live to see 20. There ain't no gun, there ain't no violence, they just die of sickness or whatever it is. They ain't get a chance to live what journey where they can take them. And we got to think about that too. You know. But I want to thank y'all so much for being here. Even before, but past all my moms, they know who you are. You know what I'm saying? The ones that knew that come lately, I appreciate y'all too. They come back. There's a movement of the voices once. And our voice gotta be counted. So shout out to y'all. Cause without y'all, ain't underrated right now. Yes, underrated. I understand. Y'all ain't have to take the time to hear me, but you do. And I appreciate that. And I cherish that. Like I said, it's a long road ahead. My moms, and my family. And then I want to thank y'all so much for your continued condolences and prayer and support. And to understand that y'all do count, that your journey do count. And I want y'all to understand that, and I'm gonna say it again. Y'all count and your journey count. And remember that. And nobody don't respect how you move to be positive in your own way. So what? Screw them. Thank you. It's a hard road to be respected. And that's part of being your journey too. Because your journey, you want people to respect you. So they respect you, they respect your vision, and they respect the journey that you take, right? So you gotta have that respectability. People gotta respect you. You gotta respect yourself, yes, but people don't respect how you move. They're not part of that. They're not part of you, ride or die, genuine ones. They're not. You know, just keep on pushing, people. And just remember, each of our journey is not the same. But let's make sure when we go through our journey, we be having layers of success. Let me say it again. When we move up. Thank you. Appreciate divine wisdom. When we move up, we have layers of success. So thank you, divine wisdom, because I appreciate that. You know, I'm ready to get off now. I want to thank y'all so much to pay attention to the underrated one. And the ones who come in, you can always catch it when it's rewind back, when it's resurfacing back, back on YouTube. Okay. And I don't think I'm gonna hit y'all with another one tonight, but I'll probably hit y'all with one more. I don't know, it depends. Alright. It just hold on, let me see something. My journey, I want just a few ride or die genuine ones who wants to be there. So who we want to be part of your journey? Which a few ride or die genuine ones are you willing to pick? Just me, just like I had to ask that question, and Elisha, I got to do the same thing too. But it's your journey, and you have every right to put it whatever journey you want, to strive to succeed, to strive to be positive, to find out the fruitness of it. That's our right. And let's excel in that. So that's it for me. Time to go. And I want to thank you so much. And just be on the right track. Be sure of your journey. Because I'm sure of mine, but no matter what it is, I'm still going to strive, no matter what. So, thanks again, family. Have a good night. But this one is Ghost.